Hello, today we will briefly show you the repair of a latest generation ZF shock absorber from the Opel Insignia B.
ZF amortisseur от Opel Insignia B.
This is the latest Insignia model,
Insignia
produced since 2017 and equipped with ZF CDCE.
CDCE амортисьори на
We are comparing the two generations of shock absorbers. This is the first generation from Opel, which is similar. But the stiffness control system is from an older generation and works differently. We haven't shown this type before, so now we'll show it to you. This is a triple tube shock absorber. What is more interesting?
Какво е по-интересното?
What's interesting is that the solenoid and the stiffness control system are the same as in the BMW G05.
BMW G05.
This is the latest generation of the BMW X5. The complaint is that the shock absorber is leaking and there is a knocking noise. We'll put it on the test bench to show you how it behaves, and then, as usual in our videos, we'll open it and disassemble it.
Ще ви го покажем.
We start the initial dynamometer test of the shock absorber. What's interesting about the shock absorber is that it becomes stiff when control is applied to the solenoid. While with the older CDCE generation, it's the opposite. With the older generation, when current is applied to the shock absorber, it becomes soft. For now, the graph looks roughly symmetrical,
Симетрична.
but under higher load it starts to distort.
Започва да криви.
Now it is already clear that the graph is not good at all.
Ще не е окей.
The white and the blue curves are extremely asymmetrical.
Симетрични, това показва.
This already indicates incorrect operation of the shock absorber. What's interesting about this type of shock absorber is
Това поколение управление на тези амортисьори е, че
that the control system operates over an extremely wide range with a very large adjustment span.
много голям диапазон може да се
It can be softened a lot and stiffened a lot.
много да се втвърдява.
This allows extremely fine and precise adjustment
Стройка на
of comfort and vehicle stability after the repair.
след като отремонтирано.
Here is the shock absorber opened. This is the outer housing.
Както
Here is the part number.
номера.
And these are the inner tubes. As we said, the shock absorber is triple tube. First tube, second tube, third tube, and this is the working piston that operates inside them.
Което работи вътре в нея.
This is the lower valve, an extremely important part of the shock absorber, and here is the solenoid responsible for stiffness adjustment.
Промяната на твърдостта на амортисьора.
And yes, let's not forget the guide. One of the main problems with these shock absorbers is leakage.
Е, че протичат. Те иначе са
Otherwise, they are very well designed, with very mature technology,
много зряла технология и
and there is almost nothing that can fail inside them. They are very high-quality shock absorbers, as ZF usually makes.
F по принцип прави.
How do we repair it? As you can see, we open it and service absolutely everything. We replace what needs to be replaced, including the guide, the bushing, the stiffness control system, and the oil seal.
Управление на твърдостта и масленият
The oil seal is the main culprit.
виновник, както и на останалите амортисьори.
We use an upgraded oil seal with a better design and, of course, better rubber,
Се с по-добър каучук
which makes the shock absorber more durable and stronger.
и по-здрав.
We reassemble everything. After our intervention, every shock absorber becomes serviceable.
Всеки амортисьор е обслужваем.
After repair, this shock absorber will be serviceable.
Да бъде обслужван и дори да се
And
върне.
even if it comes back to us after 5, 6, or 7 years, its future repair will be extremely inexpensive. This provides great security and convenience for the owner, and guarantees that after our intervention you will never again need to pay for an expensive repair.
Още големи пари за амортисьор.
We assemble it and will show you on the test bench how it should work. We run a dynamometer test after the repair to see how we fix this leaking shock absorber.
Как сме оправили този протекал амортисьор?
At the moment, it is under load in sport mode.
Спорт. Пуснем и
Let's also run a manual test to show you how it moves and how it works.
ръчен тест, за да ви покажем как се движи, как работи.
Oh, what did I say a moment ago?
Казах преди малко, че
I said that the stiffness adjustment range of this shock absorber is very wide.
амортисьор е много голяма. Ето тук
Here we see the resistance during compression and rebound, and we can see what it does.
прави. Сега започваме да го усилваме.
Now we start increasing it. You can see how the stiffness changes from about 70 kg on rebound to nearly 500 kg.
Сет на ребаунд до близо 500 и повече може да се променя твърдостта на амортисьора. Това го прави
This makes it universal,
и един
and the same part number can be used on different types of vehicles.
в зависимост
Depending on how the suspension control computer is calibrated, the video is relatively boring. Why are we showing it to you? We show it so that you know that even the latest generation shock absorbers of the Opel Insignia can be repaired by us.
при нас.
Possibly only by us, because elsewhere they may not be able to do it. Thank you for your attention, and see you next time.
И до нови срещи.